Hello there, I'm on my lunch break, and I decided I want to actually farm a lot of the capture monsters from inside of Sin, and that actually will trigger some cutscenes, so it's part of the storyline. So I haven't talked to Yuna yet, so let's see what happens there.
All those teachings, what were they for? Sorry, I was just thinking.
I shouldn't have sound coming out of my, it'll be like kind of redoubled, and that's annoying. There might already be feedback and I'm not even aware of it. Speakers. Oops. No. Undo that. Undo that, please. Thank you. Cool. Okay.
We're still going forward, right?
I need to get some new headphones.
We can think about what will happen after we beat Sin, right? All those teachings.
Okay. All right.
The final showdown with Sheik. I say let's get this show on the road.
So we select Sin from the list.
Yeehaw! Here we go. Well, this is it, huh?
Yu Yevon's hiding somewhere inside Sin, and we're gonna find him.
Well, that sounds pretty simple.
Hey, simple is the way you like it, right?
You got that right.
Pops, I'm counting on ya.
Right. Got you covered.
Riku's seems to be piloting. Sid walks over to another instrument panel, computer panel.
How's that?
Oh yeah.
Right on.
Blasting the hymn of the faith. Camera zooms in on Yuna holding a hand to her chest. Side boob shot for some reason.
Singing ship in the sky.
I hope everyone got the message. Shreen!
Brother stands up and says, Sin! And, yep, Sin is in the viewport, looking straight at your ship.
All right, we're going in.
How we gonna get inside?
The easy way. How else?
Figures.
Well, let's go.
I don't know what the easy way means. About to find out, I suppose. Let me get...
Hey, how you plan on getting inside?
If we can't get through the mouth, we'll rip open a new one. You with me?
Now that's what I call a plan.
Petra, go free.
Father, I know what to use.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. We'll give that thing a new blowhole. All you gotta do is jump.
Roger.
I won't tell you to be careful. Do your worst, kiddo.
Roger.
Pet. Riku, you... guard.
Brother speaks English a little bit.
Will do.
Asks you to make sure Riku's safe. Alright, I'm pretty much good as far... Oh, I can spend all these sphere grid levels. I don't think I need to. I made a bunch too, and I was mapping how long, or how much gil I could make farming One Eye per hour, because apparently the record is like 5 million gil per hour on Sleep Sprout. And that's using teleport spheres to customize evade and counter onto weapons, because that makes them sell for a buttload, like 27,000. You can buy weapons with an empty slot for like 1,500 in Kilika, so apparently it's really good math. Like every fight you do is roughly a 10,000 gil profit, and that Sleep Route can die in one hit, Because it's only got 90,000 or 99,000, something like that, hit points. Anyway, run past Ren. I don't need you right now. I'm getting quite into the monster arena. I'll make videos of... I made a video for Kotos, I made a video for One Eye. Oh, let's save it. Let's save right here. And then... Oh... Yeah, let's save right here. I'll save it my second slot here. And then I'll save it my second slot in the other way. And you just run through the entire ship, up to the elevator to go up outside on the ship. Doo-doot. Titus will probably be the one doing the most damage right now, because Orin's
I can hear the song.
celestial weapon.
Yes, I can hear the hymn too.
They listen to us.
Orin's celestial weapon has him doing the most damage when he's at like 1 HP.
We won't let them down.
I don't think it's a good idea for boss fights sometimes.
Yuna. You don't need this anymore, right?
Oh,
He holds out her
but
video sphere.
Right?
He chucks it. Sorry for that. She was flustered for a bit. He smiles at her after checking it. She nods and smiles back.
Hey, guys, that's not good, yeah?
The airship kind of starts to shake a bit. Titus does a triple take. And Sin is charging up this like giant AoE sphere thing, causing the air to be rough terrain basically for the airship. We get a close-up full motion video of Sin mouth opening, sucking in like his environment all around him, I guess. And you see like a full body panorama thing of Sin. You got this. There's this vortex in the clouds, and he's pulling in like meteorites. He's pulling in the moon, it seems like, almost. And this big ball of energy, he just shoots out several of them all over the world. And they leave these giant rifts behind them that, like, if it's a rift through the water, like this big old cylinder through the water will then collapse into the emptiness. But as for land, probably not. Everybody on the airship gets up shakily. And we have another full motion video of like everybody's looking around and seeing these just giant cylinders rent through the clouds, through the water, through land, just whichever direction those spheres went. Just that stuff's gone. And now the water crashes in on itself, which is coming straight for the airship and somehow exploding. I don't know how rock and water creates fiery explosions, but maybe it's like a backdraft from the spheres, like they exploded at the end of their path and then that explosion came back? I don't know. IDK. Now Titus is waking up atop the airship, looking straight into Sin's eyes.
I saw something shine at the base of Shin's arm. I reckon it's a weak spot.
Brother says, like, shoot, and Sid says, what? Brother says, we are pulled by Sin.
Sin's pulling us in.
Riku translates.
Everyone, back inside.
Too late. It comes. Alright, and we are fighting like a wing, the outside of Sin. It looks like. I don't know if Orin can hit this. Is there a command that I'm supposed to be using here? Out of range. Okay. Does he have anything? I can Sentinel, but I think he probably uses AoEs. Trigger cat. Let's do move in here.
Closer! Go closer!
Just a minute.
I think Sid's turn is a long way from now, so we're gonna wait for that. We'll bring Waka in. Make sure Waka has his. I think he's got. Like, I don't have any reason why he wouldn't have his world champion on. Let's, I guess, do. Oh, he is good as his, I suppose. Let's attack. 6,300. Not great. I guess Riku can't do much either. Can she steal from this range? No. Okay. Then I guess I'll just bring in Lulu and do a double flare. $20,000 for the first one. Nice. 18,000 for the second one. Titus can't do much. Let's just bring in Yuna. She can double cast Holy? No, Holy's white magic. I don't think I can do that, unfortunately. I could summon. I guess double cast Firaga, I suppose. Or Thundaga. It's flying. Let's do Thundaga. Double Thundaga. We got 4,500 for the first one. God, Lulu actually almost took it out by herself. I should have hasted her, honestly. We'll just do an attack from Waka here. 6,200, and I believe a double cast of Flare is gonna finish it off. Cool if death worked. Overkill, 20k. I'm not worried about spreading around AP anymore because I'm gonna do the AP trick on Don Tonberry pretty soon. Well, I have to make money enough to
Here goes. Everyone, hold on to something.
be able to.
Here we go.
Also want to get Inside Sin to capture everything so that I can actually do a couple of the other tricks that I do. This just double, like it looks like two lances pop out of the sides of the airship, and they just both fire these laser beams straight at like that wing of Sin, and just knock off the entire wing. The wing's gone now. I believe that's gonna be our entry point. We got like 30k. Got a lot. We've got a serum ring, which will probably be mostly useless for Yuna. I think that's like poison proof.
Couldn't have done it without you. All right. Everyone look sharp. Time to hit the other side.
Easy for you to say.
Oh, I guess we're just, yeah. Let's pop over to Titus. Have him do haste on both of these guys actually, so we'll haste go. Waka and Lulu. Waka, go ahead and 6,200. Lulu's gonna double cast Flare again. It's so nice having Celestials because her Flare costs 2 MP, which is only 2 because it also has like that, what's it called? Make your spell attacks better customization on it as well. There goes Waka. We'll double cast another Flare and that'll probably do it. That'll be 80k ish. Overkill, yeah. 65,000 hit points per wing. Ready? Fire. And they fire those lasers from those like giant lances from outside again, outside the airship.
Where next?
It is over. What? We've only begun. But the main gun, it is broken. That cannot be. 2 level 3 key spheres and a stone cold. Probably a
The main gun's busted.
stone strike.
All right, back inside. Time for another plan.
No, we're going in. Every blitzer knows. When you got the ball, you gotta score.
A day with you is never dull.
Hey, star players first.
Lulu jumps off, going first. Titus follows after, and all the rest jump off after them. And somehow just land safely, cause except for Waku lands on his butt. That's gotta hurt. We face a Sin spawn that pops up a shield in front of itself, it kind of looks like. First, it is weak against fire, so Fire Raga. Once you've dealt sufficient damage, it returns into its shell. If you attack at this state, it recovers with Cura. So Zombie Strike would be smart. I don't have Zombie Strike. I think I do too much damage anyway, so it's probably not going to be a big deal. Let's try... So it's one of those things that's kind of like got this like mantis kind of face looking thing to it. It's got a thicker body, blue. It's got a bunch of tentacles. There's like long whip-like fingers on top of its, or at the end of its kind of thin hands. It's got a shell that currently is open, and like 3 parts of the shell are acting as like back pieces coming off the back. And let's see what happens. Titus overkills it with 1 hit. 49k. It only had 20k. Wow. Okay. I didn't even try to steal. Eh. Steal Shining Gem. Well, I can try now. Let's get Riku in here. Stamina Spring times 3. Cool. Nothing steal. Let's do a double cast. Fire Raga. It says it's weak. I mean, if you can do Flare, I don't see why you wouldn't, but it's non-elemental damage, so let's go with the weakness. 8600. Boo. Boo boo boo. Don't like it. So boring. 8400. It casts Fire on all of us, doing around 500 or less to everybody. So sad. Let's get Orin in here for a Schmackarooski. Can he reach? 8300? Blizzard? I guess it counterattacks? Interesting. Kamari hasn't really done much. Let's just do a Lancet. It'll counter with Thunder on everybody. Let's do a Power Armor Break, why not? Overkill, 13,000. Apparently there was a, it could do Gravaja if it got to its turn, which you just heal through. Otherwise you just heal and... Alright, so Sin is falling with a streak of like blue sparklies kind of coming out of his armholes. The airship is kind of diving alongside it, and somehow you're back on the airship. A lot of things that are just hand waved. Oh, this is just how it worked. Sin falls onto land. I thought he was gonna fall into water, but he falls onto land. We're at a full motion cutscene. He fell on land like right next to Luca, the giant port city of Luca. 29,000 AP for anybody that participated because of the overkill. Got a couple return spheres, MP spheres, Blessed Bracer, Light Shield. Tell you, farming dark matter. Father, I cannot believe what I see. Believe it, son. They've done it. It is happening. Riku, excellent. She gives a little dance and a wave.
It's going to come back, isn't it?
I know.
What? You're kidding me.
No, we have to beat the guy inside Sin.
The Crusaders would be out of a job if it was this easy, huh?
But it has weakened. I'm sure of it. Yeah! We're winning!
All right, I'll do what I can with the main gun.
Alright, let's talk to everybody.
Man, we must have hit that thing enough by now. Man, we must have hit...
One of the drivers didn't say anything.
Fimshin,
Will
you
Sin
know not
truly
to be
return
dead.
again?
Fimshin.
Okay. That's all you say. Got you on my Blitzball team, that's all you...
Hops Machina always seem to break when you need them most. Hops Machina.
Just making sure nobody has anything else.
I think it's a little early to start celebrating.
I would agree.
I think it's a little...
I'm not celebrating, bro. Orin is still back in this corridor.
This isn't over. Not yet. This isn't over.
Yeah. I think I'm supposed to... Okay, let's... I don't want... I'm going to go all the way up to talking to Yuna, because apparently talking to Yuna is where you actually start the final battle. So we will save. And I can just save this in my main slot since nothing really weird happened. Can I play Blitzball right now? Yeah, okay, cool.
We're counting on you, kid.
And then we can also talk to Sid and travel anywhere we want still. So cool. I'll go inside Sin pretty soon. Let's talk to Kamari. I think the only one I haven't talked to after Kamari is going to be Yuna.
Sin still lives. Kimari knows. Sin...
Yeah. We'll go up these stairs. Or not, sorry, up this ramp. Hungry. I don't think anything's in here that I care about. No. Just a cargo bay with random people. I thought one of them would be a Blitzball player, but they're not. Yeah, that's it for now, I guess. Yeah, because I can't trust that the next part is going to be fast enough that I can do it, you know, within the remainder of my lunch period, so I might just play some Blitzball. I could probably get through at least a couple games. I'm trying to get third place in the current, in the current league to get Brawler for Brother. Knight already has it. So yeah, save. Nope, don't load. I want to save here. Okay, cool. So that's the end of this video. I'll see you next time when I finally take on the final fight for Sin.